How big is the moon orbit and how fast does the moon travel? 240,000 miles is the radius. And then there's another side. To add them up, you'd get the diameter, which is 480,000 miles. Then you times that by pi, which is 1,500,000. No, 1,500,000. And then you divide that by 28 because that's how many days are in a month. And you'd get 53,000. And then you divide that by 24 to get 2,208, and that's your answer. Okay, I'm explaining my steps. You add this number, find the year, and you can read it. Yeah. I explained this in the last slide, so you can look at the numbers. How fast is the speed of the moon? The radius is 240 miles. As you can see there, it shows on both sides. You'd add this up to find the diameter. Same thing as last time, 480,000. And then you times that by pi, and then you 1,500,000. And that's the answer. So you can see how I explain my steps here. It's the radius. There's so much equals here. This is what the last number I have to do to, and that number is pi. Okay. Wait, go back. How long does it take for the Earth to orbit around the Sun? The blue dot is the Earth, just so you all know. Goes around. The radius is 93 million miles. And you'd add those up to find the diameter, which is 584 million miles. And you times that by pi to get that. And then you get your answer, that number. Okay, and this is me explaining my steps on the slide. Okay, you can just click again. And that number is add up to the diameter. Okay, and then this number is what it equaled. Times. That's what the last number equals. So it's there, and then the next number is pi, and then that's your answer right there. Fit actually. This is my second PowerPoint. Okay. For an airplane flying at 8 miles per hour, 400 miles, you can use these Finley's rule to calculate the distance traveled for any number of minutes. First one's 8, second one's 16, and you just multiply each number by 8. So it'd be 10 times 8, 9 times 8, 8 times 8, 7 times 8, 6 times 8, 5 times 8, 4 times 8, 3 times 8, 2 times 8, and 1 times 8. And then here's the bar there. Plotting the points. Yes.
And if it goes in a straight line, we know we did it right.
Yes, and it is in a straight line around there. Okay, same thing.
You just do 1 times
It's
8.
same thing as last time, and it is slow up there. It's going to be 16, 24, 32, 40, 48, 56, 64, 72, and 80. So it shows it plotting the points. They're still different. They're different. Yes, they are. Then the airplanes will fly up there, and that's how.
Straight line without crashing.
Yes. Andy earns 8 times per hour. Earning equals 8 times number of hours worked. Basically the same thing, but less numbers, and you gotta find a number. So the first one would be 8. Next one would be 16. Next one would be 24. And this one you gotta do 40 divided by 8, so it'd be 5 right here. And then 7 times 8 equals 56. So, yeah.
There, you put the plots in before you.
Yeah. There. Okay, same thing but different. So the first one would be $2.50, then $5,
So 1 times 250.
and you can see.
She does that plot before she puts
$5, $7.50, $15. That'd be 6 times 250, and then $30. How to put so it's $20.
Another one? No, this is good because it's algebra and functions. It's really important. Okay, so keep talking. Just tap your way through it. So I think people are getting it.
Yeah, they understand now.
Keep going.
You understand now. There's my blue line, if you can see it. Okay. Can we stop?
Okay, keep going. What's that next?
It's like 4 inches.
Oh, that was a good one. This was the thing about the cookie milks and stuff.
Yeah. So what I did is first I knew that there was 10 kids, and I know that they all ate 4 cookies. Everyone needs 4 cups of milk since they drink a cup of milk per cookie. Second, I had to find how many gallons does Brad need. He and 9 friends, and they all had 4 cookies. They need milk 10 times 4 equals 40. Each gallon equals 16 cups. We need more, so I graphed it out. 1 gallon equals 16, and 2 gallons equals 32, and 3 gallons equals 48. Finally, I found out my final answer. He needs 3 gallons of milk. 3 gallons equals 48 cups. So that is perfect. There will be some left over, but we will still have enough for everybody.
Just gonna keep pushing through. You have. People can pause. Keep going.
Okay, so this I'm going to try to make a fraction into a decimal. So I made 3 over 5 into 60 out of 100, or 0.60. And I made it 60%. And now I have the decimal, but I don't have the fraction. So I turned 25, the decimal, into 1/4, and then the percentage would be 25. I got, there was 50 in the decimal, so I knew that it had to be 50%, and the fraction could be 50 over 100, or 1/2. And then I turned 7/10 into 7, or 7%.
That should be 70. Common mistake.
Or it's supposed to be 70, so...
This would be 70%. But that's okay.
And 85 over 100 would equal 85
Just put 85 and 100.
85 at the decimal, since the percent is also 85. Now we're rounding to the nearest million, thousands, and 10,000. But right now we're not, putting it into a million. 3 million. 3,040. 3 million. 146,000, yeah, technically. And 3,050,000. Right here we're trying to find which one's divisible. So I just did, yeah. This is my
my PowerPoint. This
That
one.
was a good one. Is that Math Olympiad or just regular?
Yeah, this was a Math Olympia. It was very long ago.
9 out of 19 students in art.
Or in 5th grade. The 4 is there because it was there in the problem before we did anything.
Oh, you
I highlighted everything in red.
keep going.
19 minus 9 equals 10.
So you think all the words are doing
I highlighted them in red. I'm guessing those texts didn't show up.
okay, keep going.
The ratio is the painters to potters is 7 to 5. We gotta skip that and come back to it later since we don't have that. So now it shows up.
That's the one that works?
Yeah, the 9 and the 10. And we knew that the 4 came in for the painting. So let's click again.
Oh, I understand.
The ratio of the 5th to 6th grader sketchers is 3 to 2. So we put the 3 and the 2 there. The ratio of the 5th grade potters to 6th grade potters is 2 to 4. Like the 4 is there because it gave us to that in the problems. Then we put the 2 there. The ratio of painters to potters is 7 to 5. So the 5th grade has
Just roll it back one.
the 5th grade has 9 to 6. So the 5th grade has 9, so the 6th graders has 1 to 10. 1 to equal 10.
So what does that mean? Go back. It means here was it filled in like there's 3, 2, and 1. They're not equal 9. So what did that have to be?
That has to be just 4.
Did the 4 slide over?
Yeah, it did, but I don't know why it doesn't slide over.
Keep going. Now you're ready for ninja flip?
Yeah. Math tricks, my ninja flip. Very cool animation. So if it's like this and two negative things, like subtracted things together, you're just gonna do this. That's gonna turn. It's gonna slide over to act like a plus sign,
That was awesome.
and now click it. And now you just add them up. So 8 plus 5 would just equal 13.
Yeah.
Here's Clayton's. Yeah. Clayton has 0 Rapunzel.
Oh, okay.
So we made, yes,
I think the problem is actually there.
it's on the next page. That's just what he did. This is Poor Rapunzel, the king locked her in the tower for so long that her hair grew and grew. At last the king has decided that if someone can cut her hair just 2 feet and not an inch shorter, then he will let her out of the tower. You divide the regular boxes in half and they would equal something, but they are not. I can't read it.
They would equal 2, but since they are not cut in half, it equals.
It's cut off. So, like this, it'd all be equal 4 feet. So he got 20 feet by adding 2 plus 2 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4. Yeah.
Lines are flat.
Yeah.
That really helps. So we
Not
divide
equals
your things in bits.
Yeah, and then these little 2 boxes will equal 2, since it's half.
Oh, okay.
And it just explains the first night they came in and cut 1/5 of their hair. Second night the barber came in and cut 1/2 of their hair. And the third night a pirate came and cut 1/2 of the remaining hair. The fourth night a ninja came in and cut 1/2 of the remaining hair, leaving exactly 2 feet. So then that'd be also 2, and that's 2 feet.
Well, we changed it. We didn't want it.
This one was the first one, and then we changed the next one to the third.
The answer is 20 feet. This is Clayton's other PowerPoint. The second PowerPoint. This is Math Binder page 199. Mean or average. We're lining them up so we can get the.
From smallest to biggest.
Yeah.
It's always good to put them in that order in case they ask you what? The median, right?
Yeah.
So now how we find the medium?
If we're not doing the median,
Oh, now we're not finding the medium. We're adding all of them up, and we get 770 as the mean.
oh, this is awesome.
And then we're going to divide 770 by 7.
For all the numbers that are here. And then
We get 110.
That's easy. Good job.
And now we're trying to find the medium. So we're going to line them up again from smallest to largest. So what we do is we cross one on the right, cross one on the left, cross one on the right, cross one on the left, cross one on the right, cross one on the left. Then we get
I did that circle.
112.
I put the circle in there.
So that's the median. This is Clayton's PowerPoint, the third. Very fancy. Okay, this is the algebra PowerPoint.
Me, Katie, like, made this one so you
If John gets a raise of $5 per week, then his salary is, that's the question. Here's John. S equals salary. We're doing algebra. You need to add the salary by 5. The answer is S plus 5, which is salary plus 5. Now there's a grandpa and his granddaughter. G equals grandfather. A equals Allie. If Allie's grandfather is 50 years older than Allie, then she is. You need to subtract 50 from his age, then you equal Allie's age. The answer is G minus 50 equals A.
That's fancy.
Now we got a basket of potatoes.
Oh my gosh, you guys did a ton of slides.
Yeah, I know.
7 baskets of potatoes weigh. You need to times the potatoes by 7. The answer is 7 times P equals H.
Yeah.
That means how much they weigh.
Yeah.
Is that it? Oh my God.
We have a submarine.
These are
If a submarine dives 150 feet, then it will be traveling at the depth of. You need to times the feet by how deep you are going. The answer is X times 150 equals D. Yeah. This is basketball court.
Yeah, we made a lot of them little. Oh, that was white, but I'm flowing to the white.
The floor is divided up for gym classes into 5 equal size areas. Each class has a playing area of. You need to divide the numbers of classes by the area. The answer is area divided by 5 equals large. I don't know what that says.
Large stands for playing area or area, the whole basketball?
Large range. No, it was like. Oh, it's like little room.
Oh, okay.
Little room. Oh, it says less room.
Okay.
Oh wait.
Oh, this is
Okay.
about the book page?
D equals days overdue. AL equals angry librarian.
That's fine.
A librarian charges 10 cents for each overdue book. It adds an additional charge of 5 cents per day for each overdue book.
It's a hard one. There's 2.
You need to times the days it was overdue by 5 cents. The The answer is D times 5 plus 10 equals angry librarian. And that... Oh, okay, there's more. Okay. This is L, less money left equals less money left. X equals his dollars. If Kevin spends 2/3 of his allowance on a book, then how much does he have? You need to subtract his allowance by 2/3. The answer is X minus 2/3 equals less money left. And that is our PowerPoint.
Video is like almost beyond limit.
Hope you enjoyed!